Welcome to Big City Tiny Kitchen. I'm Christine and I hope you're hungry today because we are making no-bake protein balls. So I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person who always has that mid-afternoon point in the day where they're just hungry and searching for something to eat. And when I'm hungry, I just want to grab and go. So I started making these protein balls to kind of combat that afternoon hangry point in my day. And one of the other reasons I started making these is because I tend to work out daily and I wanted something that was a little bit healthier, very low on the sugar content, but also a little bit higher on the protein. So these are actually great for that because it does include that peanut butter that gets you that protein. We have the oats in this, which will also kind of be a little bit more filling than some of those empty calorie bars that you tend to find in the store these days. And we're kind of adding a bit of sweetness with a small amount of honey just to kind of give it that nice little flavor. And then there's a bunch of options, additional add-ins that you can add as you prefer. I tend to go with more chia, seed-based or nuts, just to kind of give it a little bit more texture. But ultimately it's up to you what you put in these as long as you have a couple base ingredients. So let's get started. We are going to start with 1 cup of oats. We're going to add just a plain cup of old-fashioned oats to our bowl here. And then to that, our second main ingredient here is unsweetened coconut. So you're going to want to get flaked. Unsweetened is the key word here. You do not want to get the sweetened kind that has a lot of added sugar to it. So make sure you have the unsweetened. 2/3 cup of that in the bowl. Then to that, we will add 1/2 cup peanut butter. Again, I try to go with unsweetened here, a peanut butter that doesn't have any added sugar to it. I really like Justin's Classic Peanut Butter. It has that high protein content, no added sugars to this, and a nice, really nutty flavor. So that's my go-to peanut butter. Then to that, I add 1/2 cup of ground flaxseed. So you can kind of get these in the bulk section of stores. It's really great, adds a nice healthy element to this dish as well, and it acts as a binder for this also. Next up, we're going to add 1/3 cup of honey. So this is our sweetener for this. It's not a huge amount, but it's just going to help add that little hint of sweetness to these. And then next we will add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I actually make my own vanilla extract, but feel free to use a store-bought kind. That's totally fine. I just love making my own extract because it's super simple. Vodka and a vanilla bean is all you need for that, and it will last you for a year. Now, all right, the final elements we're going to be adding to this dish is kind of the optional add-ins that we have here. So feel free to kind of stop here, or if you'd like to add a little additional crunch to this, a little different texture, add in any type of nuts here. You can chop them up, leave them whole, however you want to do it. I like to add in either chopped almonds or chopped walnuts. Again, pecans are also nice in this. Hazelnuts can be nice as well. Peanuts, an additional option as they're roasted, also work fantastic in this. Another add-in that I really like to include is chia seeds. These are nice. They have a really kind of great texture. You're probably used to using them in chia puddings. I put them on yogurt. They're also really great in this and a really great healthy add-in. And then finally, sometimes I like to add in a little seed. So I use pepitas or pumpkin seeds to this, but again, optional if you'd like to add that. So what we're gonna do is just mix all this together. And then when we finish, we're gonna pop it in the fridge for an hour, and that's just gonna help the mixture chill a bit so it's easier to make the balls. And then we'll finish it up after that. So after our mixture has been in the refrigerator for about an hour, we're going to take it out and we're going to start rolling it into small balls, about 1 inch across. If you have a ice cream scoop or a small cookie scoop, that actually works quite well. I don't have one, so I'm just going to do it by hand. I use a small spoon and just kind of roll it into little balls, almost like a cookie. But then I'm going to actually roll them in a coating, which helps them kind of not stick together. You don't have to do this, not necessary, but I like to do it because I keep them in a container in the fridge. So here I have some ground flax and chia seeds, and then I also have some unsweetened coconut. So you can kind of choose. Again, you don't need to do this. I just like to do it so they tend to not stick together as much. And I'm just gonna keep going through this until all of them are done. It's quite easy. I hope you guys enjoyed those no-bake protein balls as much as I did. I know I've eaten a few too many today, but who's watching? Drop your comments below. Love to hear from you guys. Thanks so much. See you next time.